Hello, and welcome back to more Bravely Default 2. So, as you might notice, upon returning to town, I saw that there are 4 quests here for us to pick up. So, we'll be picking up those quests. We might go out of our way to go get them right now, or we might continue the story. Depends on what they are. I have no idea. Let's see what these quests are. What did I do wrong? I just don't understand girls, do you? Mysteries of the Heart. I was talking to my friend, and then she suddenly got really angry with me. I don't have a clue what I meant to have done. Would you mind checking on her? I'll just go and do that right away. The 1-star quest, which means it's just chatting with people. You want something? You what? He wants to know why I got so angry? Who said I was angry? I mean, I'm just a bit, Look, I saw him laughing with this other girl, and it made me feel a bit icky. That's all it was. It's no big deal, honestly. Let's just forget it ever happened. She has a crush on him. I see. So she doesn't like me talking to this other girl? Which other girl can she mean, though? I mean, there's probably 15 or 16 it could be. Ah, well, thanks anyway. At least now I know what's up with her. Best go and ask her who she means. And he doesn't understand. I got booster buttons for aiming. And there's one over here. What's the point of living if you can't go fishing? My favorite fishing spot has been overrun by monsters. In the good old days, the tillers were the only ones doing the biting. Not anymore. Can't someone do something? Defeat some flamberos. I wonder how many more chances I'll have to savor that special flavor. The joys of spring. Spring is in the air. Oh, for the taste of horsetail buds. Sadly, you don't find many up here in the snow. Down in the meadows of Halcyonia, though, that's a different matter. Like some horsetail buds.
You're travelers, aren't you? You didn't happen to see a merchant looking a bit lost on your way here, did you? We're business partners, you see, but I can't find him anywhere. He's probably looking for me, too, somewhere.
Sorry, but I don't think we've run into anyone like that.
Great. Our big important meeting's due to start any minute, and it looks like he's not going to make it. And he was so excited about this supposed wonder product he'd found over in Wiswold. I can't help fearing the worst. The last place I remember seeing him is in the Wayward Woods.
The Wayward Woods?
Uh-oh.
Oh, now I've really got myself worried. I'd better go and look for him. Wait, but what if he turns up here while I'm gone? Listen, can you go and find him for me? I'll make it worth your while.
Sure. It's probably for the best anyway. We'll be right back.
I've lost my business partner somewhere. I think he might be in the Wayward Woods. Could you find him for me? I'll make it worth your while. The Wayward Merchant. Okay. And of course, literally everything here is going to run away from me. So. Horsetail buds. Edible plantlets with a strangely satisfying texture. What? Another quest? Is there anything more terrifying than a grizzly? A grizzly conundrum. A grizzly is a big bear-like monster that could gobble you and me up whole. There have been sightings of one around town, and no one's been able to sleep a wink. Please, you have to help. I feel like I could have gotten this quest a while ago. There's the horsetail buds.
No sign of our guy here, but there's plenty of places to get lost around these parts.
Help! Somebody help me!
That doesn't sound good.
It came from over there. Quickly!
Help me!
There he is! Hey, are you okay? Don't worry, we're here to help.
You're in for a treat.
You are about to witness my true power.
Jealous Jody. They're going to default.
We stand firm for now.
Nothing. Let me at him!
Okay, so what do we get out of this? Flash the cash, spend 50 pig multiplied by the user's level to deal 1.3 times that amount of damage to a target. Oh my goodness. Spin the wheel and receive 77 times the result in P. Oh, that's interesting. So we can spend BP in order to regain all the pig that we're spending on our other abilities. Okay. Elemental wheel. Spin a double wheel featuring both numbers and elements, and perform elemental attacks on random targets based on the result. Triples. Spin the wheel and perform a physical attack on a target. Landing on a number in the range selected will result in triple damage. Ooh. Wow. Okay. We're gonna just do flash the cash, as I have cash. And now you're going to examine this thing. Alright.
What's the plan?
Weak to dark knives and swords. I only have the dark and only in the form of gambling. So...
Here I go! Time for my trump card! I'm back in the game! This isn't over yet!
Let us strike again. Brace yourself.
Why? Strike down my enemies! Didn't like that, Primordial forces consume you! Hoo-ha! Had to hunt!
All right then. The tide of battle is with us. I have to protect myself.
Thing the heart! Ha!
No worse than expected.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Strike down my enemies!
I'm up, huh?
Here I go! Come on!
Here I go. Yeah! And again.
Haha. There we go.
Are you watching carefully? My works are universally adored. There is much work yet to be done.
No big deal. It's nothing.
Still standing!
A mere scratch.
Hey! Ha-hi! Maelstrom of magic assail you! Oh! Another one beats the dust!
I am so lucky to have friends I can rely on. Never stop learning. So exciting.
This feels good.
Night shift.
Thanks.
Are you the merchant with the Wiswald connection? Your friend asked us to come find you.
He did? Well, thank goodness you managed to track me down. You really got me out of a jam there. I couldn't find my way out, and then those monsters started chasing me. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
You know why they call it the Wayward Woods, right?
Well, I do now. What a place. There I was, trying my best to get out, only to keep ending up back in the same spot.
Oh, sounds like you've had quite a scare. Well, you're all right now. Come on, let's get you back to town.
Take the lost merchant back to town.
We have the upper hand.
Okay, what's the plan?
Speak to fire, dark, electric, forget, elemental wheel.
Get some! Ha! Hit him where it hurts. It's nothing. No big deal.
What's the plan? I'll sit this one out.
Oh, what's next, I wonder? Ha!
And then Gonzaga on everything.
Primordial forces consume you!
That works. Oh well.
Reduce my enemies to ashes! Strike down my enemies! Aye! That'll do nicely.
It's nothing.
Allow me. Be healed.
Phew.
Wonderful.
Okay then. All right.
Haha.
That was a piece of cake.
You did it! The monsters are gone. Now I can fish myself silly. What's that? What kind of fish can you catch there? Well now... It's a lot of whales, mainly. Massive, great big ones. Oh, and sharks. But you have to watch out for the walruses and polar bears if you want to catch anything. What's that? That little lot sounds scarier than the monsters? Don't be silly. I wouldn't have it any other way. We got the adamant bangle, which sounds like an upgraded mithril bangle. We found some. There's lovely. Boil them, fry them, or roast them. Horsetail buds can't be beaten, especially washed down with a nice cold drink. Oh, thank you so much. Can't wait to tuck in. Ah, the joys of spring. We got some cash.
There you are! So you found him then?
Yeah, and not a moment too soon. He was about to get eaten by monsters.
He's not joking. If this lot hadn't happened along when they did, I'd have been a goner for sure.
Ugh, you had me worried. I turned around and suddenly you were gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I was right with you the whole time, and then I looked up and you just weren't there. Those wayward woods are rotten though, aren't they? It's like they're designed to be deliberately confusing.
Well, anyway, you're both here now, and in one piece too.
We are indeed. Thanks again. I owe you more than words can say.
Right, are you ready for this meeting?
Oh, you bet.
And we got a lot more Beeg. Yay. I swear I'm hitting plus. The Wayward Woods. There's something about plunging into the forest that really gets me going. It's like stepping into a whole other world. Makes me want to just keep on exploring until I've rooted out every last secret there is to find, you know? Yeah, I know what you mean. Guess there's an explorer inside all of us, huh? You bet there is. Deep down, we all just want to roam the wilds, building dens and whittling implements. And you wonder why we wind up having to go and rescue people who get lost. I can certainly see the appeal of the idea of exploring the woods, but one must be careful. Careful indeed. Where's the romance in careful, eh? Getting lost is half the fun. And the more lost you get, the more proud you can be when you finally emerge back into civilization. Back when I was training, I used to deliberately lose myself in the Wayward Woods just so I could find my way back out again. You did what? Was it so dangerous? Anything could have happened to you. Aye, but it didn't, did it? And it sharpened my senses like you wouldn't believe. Deliberately getting lost? It does sound very dangerous. Yeah, I'd say you're lucky to be alive. But really sharpen your senses? That's pretty cool. Yeah, don't you go getting any stupid ideas. One reckless idiot is more than enough. Alright, we did pick up that other quest, but there's no quest marker for it.
We've outmaneuvered them.
Oh, 2 grizzlies.
Okay, what's the plan? Get some!
Very well. Your tail ends here. Sorry, don't take it personally. Our quest must go on. I just keep getting stronger.
There's the grizzlies. You did it! You took care of that horrible grizzly. I've been like a bear with a sore head of late, but finally we can all get a decent night's sleep. Thank you. We got a mithril staff, which is worthless to us, but whatever. We we've got over 100,000 peaks, so I'm not really hurting for that. Ice Fire Shield. 5 mini ethers. Another chest. And something that looks like a campsite. A nasty surprise. Okay.
I shall show no mercy. Allow me.
Come and get it!
Goodbye.
Come on!
Right, let's see. Nice!
What's the plan?
Don't have skill or anything.
Prepare to meet your maker!
Alright, she's got her special ready, so there's that.
Give them no quarter!
Let me at him!
Flash the cash on this dude.
Want to see what I can really do? You didn't like that, did you?
You are about to witness my true power! Ha! Brutally effective! A mere scratch.
Come and get it! Sorry, pal.
Time to play my trump cards.
Captured!
I'll drink to that.
Subjob BP Saver. This is the only reason I put her on Pictomancer in the first place. Lamia's Tiara. Who's this?
Oh, well done, Gwilym. You found her. Thank you so much for coming, Adele.
It's been a while, huh, Martha? Glad to see you looking well.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Martha, guardian of the Serpent's Grotto.
And Asterisk
It is
over.
an honor to make your acquaintance, Princess Gloria.
How do you know my name?
Oh, Master Gwydion told me all about you and about your quest for the crystals.
Would it be possible to speak with him myself?
Of course. I'll show you in, if you'll follow me.
One guess. Dragoon. that's gotta be her asterisk, right? Dragoon? I can't think of anything else.
Master Gwydion, Adele's here to see you, and Princess Gloria is with her.
Thank you, child.
Long time no see, Gwydion.
Not so long that my debt to you has been forgotten. Thanks once again for your aid. I bid you welcome, children of men.
We are humbled, Master Gwydion. You do us a great honor in granting us an audience.
So, I hear you were asking for me. Is this about what I think it is?
If you speak of the so-called judgments being passed upon the people of Rheimdall in my name, then it is indeed. My words no longer reach the Archbishop. What drives him to such acts of folly, I know not. I swore when first Rheimdall was founded, never to interfere directly in affairs of state. Yet I cannot stand idly by while those who honor me with their worship suffer. I would ask, therefore, that you act in my place. Please, Adele, put a stop to this ere the madness deepens.
Well, I don't mind offering a helping hand. What do you guys think?
Well, of
I
course.
can hardly say no after you dropped everything to help me and mine out back in Wiswall, can I? I'm in.
The fire crystal is involved. I have an obligation to act.
You can count on me too.
We are in your debt, children of men. In return, I will do all that I can to aid in the recovery of the crystal. Gwillem will go with you. I pray that he might be of use.
What? What are you making that face for?
No offense, but you can't even fly yet.
Ugh, I may be small, but I'm a dragon! A dragon! I'll make myself useful, you'll see!
Yeah. We'll see.
I like how you can
Listen
see
to
his
bickering,
mouth
you
move
two.
there.
The more the merrier, I say.
Would that I might offer more direct aid, but alas, my life nears its end. The next time I venture forth might be my last. My body grows weak with age. Even leaving this cave wherein I dwell might prove too much. And though the healing herbs Adele did so kindly offer unto me when last she was here have helped delay the inevitable, I fear it can be held at bay only a little longer.
Please, Master Gwydion, you mustn't.
Grieve not, child. None may escape the hand of fate. Not even I.
He's been here as long as Rheimdall.
Yes, Master
Wow.
Gwydion. Oh, it's late. Why don't you all stay the night?
Sure.
As you can see, the place is quite comfortable. Oh, come on, you have to stay. A sleepover, it'll be fun.
Something tells me no might not be the right answer.
Why would we refuse anyway? The place looks alright, and besides, we're all shattered.
Oh, please, there's no need to be polite. It's just, well, I could do with the company, to be honest. We barely ever get any visitors, especially not big, strong boys like you. Come on, stay and play.
Come
Come
again?
again?
You just can't help yourself, can you, Martha?
What exactly is happening here?
This is happening. Come on, fight me, please.
Crikey! I did not see that coming.
You clearly all know one end of a weapon from the other. And I don't often get the chance to keep my hand in. Don't want to get rusty, do I?
Seriously, just go along with it. It'll be much quicker that way.
Oh, I'll give you a minute to get ready, shall I? Well, ready for a little play fight?
Play? Yep, let's do this.
Okay, don't hold back. I'm certainly not going to.
And of course, she does have an asterisk, so we get the asterisk
We
arena.
won't be going easy on you.
Right then, let's have some fun, shall we? Prepare to meet your maker!
I'll sit this one out.
Come and get it!
Flash the cash.
Here it comes!
He's just gonna be doing straight flash the cash the whole time, pretty
Want
much.
to see what I can really do?
Because I have plenty of cash. I can do that like 100 times.
You are about to
No
witness
issue.
my true power.
She's weak to fire, dark, knives, and bows. So he can attack with bows if I somehow manage to run out of cash. In the meantime, she's going to run Zapple Wolf Chartreuse on her. So that Elvis can do even more damage.
Nothing like the long game.
Time to play my trump cards.
Right, this. So So the jump attack is she's going to be in the air for a turn, and then she'll land on someone and do a bunch of damage. And I'm pretty sure it'll ignore default as well. The thing about this is, it's so easy to abuse this job. In Bravely Default 1, I had my whole party was faster than the final boss, and they all had this job. So I used jump every turn, and the way that the AI worked was I would jump before the boss could attack, and then since there was no target at the start of the next turn, the boss would not attack. So they would all land and do damage, and then and then I would jump again. So the boss never got off a successful attack the entire fight. This is the final boss of the game. Final boss of the game, I got the unscathed bonus, which means I never took a single bit of damage because the entire time the boss was trying to find a target and couldn't.
Best knuckle down!
Prepare to meet your maker! Does that feel better?
Phew.
So, yeah. Lil mean. Alright, we got off the chain.
You're just as strong as I hoped you'd be. Which means I'll need to give it all I've got. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Ready or not, here I come!
You are about to witness my true power.
I'm enjoying this, I must say. It's not often I get to really challenge myself. And now it's time for my favorite part, the big finish.
Come and get it!
Flash the cash.
Ow!
I don't care about her taking his MP. He's not using it.
I'm up, huh?
Off the chain. Adamantite Golem.
You are about to witness my true power.
Cura everyone.
Does that feel better?
Thanks. Let me at him!
Well,
Time to play my trump cards.
you are going... you know what? You go to all again. But...
Easy does it.
Fall. Default.
Stand firm for now.
Want to see what I can really do?
You're going to give yourself an Ether.
Aye, this should do it.
Come and get it! Here
Fall.
goes!
Fall. Fall.
Just you wait!
Ow. Ah.
Time to play my trump cards.
Ether. Pyraga. Ether. Pyraga.
Yeah, this'll help. Primordial forces consume you. Aye, this should do it. Maelstrom of magic assail you.
Let me at him! Okay, all right!
Flash the cash. Flash the cash. And flash the cash is gonna kill.
Get some! Yeah, hard!
There we go.
That was so much fun.
We're pretty tough, right, Martha?
This feels good!
Old Gambit. Hermes Sandals.
Phew! That was just the workout I needed. You lot are tough.
So you've the Dragoon Asterisk, eh? No wonder you're such a handful.
The Archbishop gave it to me so I'd be able to guard Master Gwydion better. But it's yours now.
Oh, wait, you don't have to just hand it over, you know. Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I can look after this place without it just fine. And something tells me you'll have far more use for it than I will.
Well, if you insist, I will make the most of it, don't you worry.
The people of Rymdal think of Master Gwydion as a power beyond question. Right back to the age of our ancestors, he's been worshipped as a saviour. And the Archbishop is the Lord of Dragon's mouthpiece. To all intents and purposes, his words are Master Gwydion's.
Which means that those who go against those words can be sent to take the leap of faith and blamed for their own lack of belief if they die in the process. A very neat method of getting inconvenient people out of the way.
Yeah.
I'd like to do something about it, but I'm the Master's guardian. I can't be away for too long, especially with him in the state he's in.
What does your job entail exactly?
The Guardian is specially selected by the Archbishop to watch over the Serpent's Grotto. This place is sacred. The townspeople aren't allowed anywhere near it. But the odd traveller or monster wanders in from time to time, and someone needs to be here to deal with them.
So you're out here all on your own? Must get lonely.
It's the only way to keep prying eyes away, sadly.
You poor thing.
Anyway, since I can't come with you, can you promise you'll help the people of Rymdal for me?
Sure. We'll do everything we can.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Right, it's getting very late indeed. I think it's time we all turned in for the night, don't you? You'll make sure everything gets sorted out in Rymdal, won't you?
You bet we will. There has to be someone in town who's as worried about what's going on as we are.
Why does everything involving humans have to be so complicated?
I know, right? So, let's not make them more complicated. This time, while we're in town, you stay in the bag.
Fine. But be gentle shoving me in there, will you?
Yeah. It'll only be for a little while.
Oh, one more thing.
I like how Martha laughed
It's
there.
about Gladys, the girl who works for the Chief Inquisitor. Her parents were priests, but they got caught up in all the panic about the fairies a while back and, well, they died.
Oh.
She thinks it was fairies that killed them. That's why she volunteered to become the Chief Inquisitor's assistant. It's also why she's so hungry for revenge.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had
But
a
if she
feeling.
knew the truth about what's been going on, maybe she'd see sense.
Yeah, probably.
So please, you have to do this for her sake too.
We can't promise anything, but we'll do what we can.
Oh, thank you, all of you. I'm sure you'll sort everything out. Let's have a drink of something nice and fiery to toast your success when we see each other next. I've got just the thing set aside.
Now you're talking my language. I'll hold you to that.
I should have known better than to introduce you two.
All right, let's head back to town.
Take care out there.
No nonsense, Seth. Willem is now accompanying the party. The Snuggly Dragon. Got any snacks, Adele? I'm starving here. Sorry, why don't you hop in my bag and have another nap to pass the time instead? I can't, I'm too hungry. I think I have some dried meat here somewhere. Ooh, there's considerate. You have my gratitude, child of man. Perhaps you might enjoy the honor of holding me a while? Wait, what are you... nothing like a bit of alfresco dining, eh? Heh, I never knew dragons were so cuddly. Is he really? Yeah, Here, why don't you hold him for a little while? You're okay with that, right, Quill? Knock yourself out. I mean, do as you please, children of men. Goodness, so this is what a baby dragon feels like. Proper soft, aren't I? Not that I'm one to boast, of course. Would you like to hold him, Elvis? Well, if we're all having a go, then hang on, Aw, he's like a lovely soft wee pillow, eh? You just want to wrap your arms around him and have a nice long sleep. Adele! I want back in the bag! Now! Adele! 4 ethers. Yep, we got another judgment, I bet.
Here, have you heard? Yeah, would have thought he'd turn out to be one of those winged nuisances.
Sounds like we need to hurry.
I thought I told you to stay in the bag.
Stop! No! How many times? I'm innocent!
We shall let the Lord of Dragons be the judge of that.
Bishop Helio! Wait! Have you forgotten all the donations our brother here has made to good causes? Why would he, of all people, be working for fairykind?
You dare call the judgment of your chief inquisitor into question. Not that I am surprised. If my informants are correct, this is not the first time you have done so. Is that not so, brother?
Me?
Might I remind you that to refuse to share knowledge of a sin is to be complicit in that sin?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I heard her. She was talking about how the judgments are madness, and how you're awful and mistaken and wrong.
Have others witnessed suspicious behavior, perhaps? Strange goings-on by moonlight? The surreptitious spreading of wings well hidden?
Helio.
Do not be afraid to speak. Your silence on the matter is what the fairies desire.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see something.
Oh my goodness.
Me too.
What?
And you, brother? Have you anything to offer? A few words could go a long way to lifting suspicion from yourself. Have courage, friend. Speak the truth.
The truth is you're a monster.
Yes, I saw her. She was flapping her wings and...
That's a lie! Why are you all doing this?
I think we had better have a little talk, don't you? Gladys, take the suspect into custody.
Where do you think you're going? You're coming with me, traitor. No! Let me go!
Stop! This is crazy!
What this is none of your business, outsider. The people of Rheimdall don't lie. They know what they saw.
Perhaps we should ask them their opinion. Well, brothers and sisters, have you any objections? Feel free to speak your minds. I think that settles the matter. But... Take her away.
They've got this all wrong. We need to help her.
A nice enough sentiment, laddie, but I wouldn't be so quick to go rushing in.
Something on your mind?
Helio wasn't looking at the man they had accused at all. His attention was on Margaret from the start. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
So you think it was her he was after all along?
Interesting. Maybe if we ask around town, someone can tell us something.
You object to Bishop Helio's methods, do you? And why would that be then, Got something to hide, is it? I know the judgments aren't technically any of our business, but I can't just stand by and watch them happen. It's just wrong. We have to do something. Why wouldn't anyone object to Bishop Helio and the judgments? Don't they know the fairies are trying to lead us to damnation? How else are we supposed to protect ourselves? Fairies and their sympathizers have to be eliminated. Simple as that. The people of Rheimdall are a God-fearing bunch, right enough. Emphasis on the fearing part. They are absolutely terrified of putting a foot wrong. I can't help feeling there's an ulterior motive behind this latest judgment. Perhaps if we were to ask around about Margaret, we might learn a little of what it might be. Margaret's only got herself to blame. She must have done something wrong, otherwise they wouldn't suspect her, would they? No one's ever returned after jumping in the jaws of judgment. I've already seen that text. Oh, come on. Well, it might have taken Helio to point it out, but I knows a fairy when I sees one. Winged nuisances. They're a little more than nuisances. If it wasn't for Helio, Rymedal would be an awful place to live. There'd be fairies causing mischief left and right. They're a little more blatant than you might think. I don't know nothing. Nothing, I tells you. Leave me alone. Go on and clear off.
How could they suspect Margaret of all people?
You know Margaret, huh? What can you tell us about her?
Well, she's Father Ridian's girl. That's why I'm starting to think all this is somehow politically motivated.
Her father's a priest?
I know, and a proper high-up one too. One of the favorites to get the very top job one day, so they say.
A priest, eh? You'll probably know a thing or two about this whole judgment business as well, then.
I'm not so sure it's a good time, but... yeah, we should probably go and see what he has to say. Is this Father Ridian's house?
I am he. And who might you be?
I'm, that is, we're... Look, this is going to be hard to believe, but the Lord of Dragons has asked us to help stop anybody else being made to jump to their death.
What madness is this, boy? The Lord of Dragons speaks to the Archbishop and no other. What you say is not hard to believe. It is impossible. Plain and simple. But given Margaret's predicament, perhaps it is time I gave the impossible a chance. Please tell me more. No. It is simply too much to believe. I'm sorry. Still, I doubt there can be any harm in my gathering some resources relating to the judgments for you. I shall need a little time.
Wow. Thank you.
Go to the inn. I will meet you there.
He's still there. I just want to see what happens if I speak to him. I'll gather some resources concerning the judgments. I'll come and meet you in the inn when I'm done. Alright.
You lot still here?
Great, it's Gladys.
Leave. Now. That is, unless you want me to cut you down for being shameless fairy sympathizers.
Do you really believe Margaret's a fairy?
With all the evidence against her, how could I not? She's a fairy. Which makes her one of the ones who killed my parents. When they come sneaking into our village, they have to be rooted out and captured and, if necessary, killed. Same goes for you lot. As soon as I have enough evidence, you're dead.
That'll do, Gladys.
Sister Martha.
Still sisters in arms, are we? Good. Then maybe you'll listen to me.
What are you doing here, Martha?
Oh, don't worry. I won't be in town for long. The Archbishop sent me an urgent summons. but I'll be getting back to the grotto as soon as I'm finished here. These are friends of mine, by the way, Gladys, and you won't be killing any of them.
Yes, Sister Martha. You were lucky. This time. But I'll be watching you. And the second you give me an excuse, you're mine.
Poor girl didn't used to be like that. Her parents were friends with my dad. He was the guardian before me. We were like family.
I hate to ask, Martha, but does your being called here out of the blue not seem a little suspicious?
The thought had crossed my mind, but I can't very well ignore a direct order. And not even the Archbishop would dare call the Guardian away from the grotto for too long. I don't think we've got too much to worry about. Right, see you all in a
bit. Must hurry. The judgments will be starting any minute.
Another one? Hey, who are they putting on trial?
What? Oh, it's Margaret. Haven't you heard? Anyway, bell's ringing. They'll be about to start. Damn it! Got to run. I don't want to miss the beginning.
Come on, hurry!
Yeah, we're not going that way. No, it's not this way. Right. Interesting how they use different music for this.
I don't care what you do to me, I'll keep saying it. The judgments are wrong. They have to stop. Someone's using them as an excuse to get rid of people they don't like. Do you really think that's what the Lord of Dragons wants?
Fairies seek out the weakness in human hearts and prey upon it. To oppose the rooting out of this wicked influence signifies only one thing. Margaret, daughter of Rydian, for the high crime of being an agent of fairy kind, you must face the unblinking scrutiny of the Master.
No! What are you doing?
No obvious sign of wings.
You take your hands off my daughter!
Father Rydian, you dare to interrupt the Lord's work?
You said it yourself! No wings! She's innocent, curse you!
Hardly conclusive proof. Concealing such a thing would be well within the means of such duplicitous beings. Brothers and sisters, fairies often employ small creatures such as cats and rats as familiars. Have
Yes.
any of you seen evidence of such a thing?
I saw her smiling at a bird once.
Oh my goodness.
Yes! And I've seen cats over my ears loads of times!
He has a pet cat.
Well, of course you have! I feed the poor little things a few scraps now and then.
There is only one way to absolve yourself of these suspicions, child. Submit yourself to the mercy of the Lord.
No.
Give yourself unto the jaws of judgment. It is the only way.
No.
If the Lord of Dragons deems you to be a true believer, you shall be saved. And if you are indeed the fairy we suspect you to be, you need only spread your wings and fly.
So...
Lord of Dragons, watch over you! Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
This can't be happening!
She's not gonna do it!
Come on, jump!
Stop! Stay away from me!
Out of my way! That's my daughter! You can't let them do this! Lord of Dragons, watch over us all! Lord of Dragons, watch over us all!
Go forth, child. Give yourself up unto judgment.
No!
No.
He's still out wandering the streets, eh? Makes sense, I suppose.
I'll go look for him. Father Idion left town, on his own. Someone said he maybe went to the cave under the Jaws of Judgment.
Down to where Margaret fell.
It stretches out for quite a way under the city, apparently. And it's no place for a priest on his own.
We must go after him.
Oh man. So the Jaws of Judgment's what they call the bit below the place they make people jump from? I dread to think what we'll find down there. Best make sure we're prepared for the worst before we head inside. Unholy Judgment. I don't care what these people say. Their precious judgments are the least holy thing I've ever seen. Yeah, I don't think there's any denying that now. They're just a way for these priests to get shot of people they don't like. Exactly. That's exactly what they are. All that stuff about fairies is just a stupid excuse. It's unforgivable. So, if the people they accuse are innocent, the Lord of Dragons is supposed to save them somehow, right? That's what the archbishops seem to be saying, anyhow. Yeah, but there's no way that's true. I just don't believe it. I hope it is, for Rydian's sake. That's why he risked going down to the Jaws of Judgment on his own, after all. Yeah, I can't imagine what he's going through right now. We better get after him. Oh boy. Or darts. The Jaws of Judgment. Jaws of Judgment, eh? So this must be pretty holy ground for the Rhyme Dollars. That it is. We're right below the place where the judgments are held. And we should prepare for the worst. The stink of death is worse than ever. Unbearable it is. So when we get in there, you reckon we're going to find... Yeah, I think we are. It's so sad. Some of them must have thrown themselves off the edge out of nothing more than desperation for their names to be cleared. Aye, and from that height, even a miracle might not have saved them. You know this place got its name because it looks like a great big dragon's mouth. Just waiting to swallow up anyone who jumps in. I'm not much bothered what overblown name they gave it or why. Still, the resemblance to a set of jaws is undeniable. The icicles around the edge even look like teeth. And it's ram-jammed with monsters, too. So it's hard enough to walk in here, let alone jump. Nonetheless, we must forge ahead. Come on, everyone. Or, come, everyone. 8780 Peeg. I'm actually using my Peeg now. I'm actually thankful for the, Goose and Peeg occasionally. Thought so. A nasty surprise.
Come, do your worst.
Ah, that's not an issue.
Come and get it!
Benediction, and then Draga on all foes.
Sacred powers restore you. We must not grow complacent.
Want to see what I can really do?
All right, then. Yeah!
Let me at him!
Gift of Courage.
This'll do it!
Such power.
Cure on all foes.
Does that feel better? Your tale ends here.
I'm getting kind of used to fighting now.
My powers grow yet greater.
Ninja Garb. Medium JP Orb. Okay. Defender. What? Fell off. Didn't know it's possible to fall off. Okay. Ooh, gotta step carefully. They're making this intentionally hard. Oh, but there's all three. Okay, so we can face the enemies down below if we wish, but nasty surprise.
Ready, everyone?
Come and get it! Ha! Let's go!
Want to see what I can really do? Maelstrom of Magic assail you!
What's the plan?
Utterly transparent. Prepare to meet your maker! Does that feel better?
You saved my bacon there.
Let me at him! Try this for size! Damn it! No big deal!
Time to play my trump cards. Ah! Reduce my enemies to ashes! Maelstrom of Magic assail you!
I'm up, huh?
You are about to witness my true power.
Come and get it! Get some!
Yeah! Want to see what I can really do? Primordial forces consume you!
It died.
I'm getting kind of used to
Wow,
fighting
that's
now.
lucky.
Woo! I like what I'm seeing
Purify. Carving knife. Anyone good with knives? Oh, no. He's alright. No. Alright. How's he doing with this carving knife? His magical attack goes way down. A single-edged knife used by masked monsters. It gives Mercy Strike. Okay. to Dark Deluge. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Deluge. And a Mage Shell. I already had one of those. Alright, we're gonna just drop down here. Okay, we're gonna drop down here. And then run. Definitely the fastest way back. Full face helm. Alrighty. That will be all for today. Thank you for watching. It seems I won't be doing anything. There's no quick exit right here, so it seems I won't be doing anything, any picking up of items between this stream and the next, but I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.